There's always room on the couch.
Yes, like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago?
Bro, Jaylen Brown to the Sixers for Paul George.
I saw it.
Yes. Yes. You can put it on the board.
Hold on. Hear me and hear me well, nigga.
Hear you well now.
In the words of Joe Budden. That is one of the most disrespectful trades I've ever seen in my life. And I love Paul George.
In my life.
I love Paul George. What Paul George could have been.
Yo, listen.
Outside of injuries, we don't know.
Listen.
We don't know what he would have turned into. He could have been like T-Mac, low-key.
Low-key, he is T-Mac.
Yeah, I said could have been because he didn't do enough. Like
he didn't, but like this generation, he's like this generation. Yes. The way we look at T-Mac is the way they're gonna look at Paul George.
So, anyways, that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
we're talking about Paul George on like he's in the twilight of his career.
I laughed.
That is insane. That's also fuck the Celtics. That's disrespectful as hell.
That part.
That man helped you get a ring.
That part.
That man was like, I understand there was always this back and forth of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Let's be honest here. Jason Tatum was Jason Tatum, is Jason Tatum. But in terms of who Jaylen Brown is and the way he attacks everything, in terms of who he is as a team player, how he operates within the game as a whole, Jason Tatum does not compare to Jaylen Brown.
I'll be honest with you. This makes me think of like I wish the Boondocks were still around so we can get like a Boondocks segment behind all of the craziness that be happening in the sports world.
Yeah, this would be nice.
It just be so funny. Like I think about
or at least on the game of Game of
Zones.
Yeah, Game of Zones.
Game of Zones, bro. Game of Zones was good. I appreciate that.
If they came back right now, they would do triple platinum. They might go diamond.
Also, kind of akin to that, what was that other Westeros series that you had told me about before? So now we're gonna get ready to watch
the
it.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes, that one. All right, we're gonna start that tonight.
Telling you,
we're gonna start that one tonight.
What?
Because we watched House of the Dragons.
I'm gonna make an extremely insane claim currently.
Get ready to batten down the hatches
and batten them down. That first season was as good as some of the best seasons of Game of Thrones. And it was only like 6 episodes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I'm gonna put this mic back close to my face. Really?
Double down and fight with anybody in that regard. Not only did they give us so House of Dragons was cool. I like House of Dragons.
I do. I like House of Dragons.
I haven't even started this new season because I don't think I care that much. They took too long.
That's what she said too. She said the same thing because she was like, they took too long. I mean, it's like 2 years every season.
But I didn't care that much about the House of Dragons to begin with. I just liked watching it. It expanded the lore. It gave us a bigger world view. So it was cool. I respected it. I like what they were doing. We get to see dragons too. Fire. We get to see dragon fights. Fire. You know me, I'm a kaiju fan and literally all aspects of kaiju. Fire. That too. So, the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms gives you the overall encompassing feel of that Game of Thrones kind of, we here? Like, this is cool. This is fun.
Okay.
But it's very unique in terms of that. House of Dragons feels like Game of Thrones.
It feels like Game of Thrones. It feels absolutely like Game of Thrones. House of Dragons just feels like Game of Thrones.
Seven Kingdoms feels like a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Feels like something completely different. Okay.
But
where is it set in the world? Where is it set? Like, what's the timeline? Because I know, like, how far is it before House of Dragons? Because House of Dragons,
I didn't see no dragon in the first season.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay,
it's
so
after Dragons.
After Dragons. Okay, because House of the Dragons
but the Targaryens are still very much so in power. So I think
before the Mad King,
what I think before the Mad King,
yeah.
transitioning into the Mad King, I think if anything, it's like not transition. Yes, before the Mad King, transitioning into who the Mad King will be.
Got you. Okay,
that's the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. However,
so we're like maybe 100 years before
they
the events of Game
mentioned this
of Thrones.
person's name multiple times in Game of Thrones. We just didn't realize it because we didn't know what to look for, what to expect, and who this person could be. It is now this person's story.
Got you. Okay.
And my God, how? Every episode was only 30 minutes.
I remember you told me that before, and that was the thing that got me of like, how are we going to be able to put all of this impact and power behind what a Game of Thrones series typically is? And you're telling me that there's only a handful, like 30-minute episodes. That doesn't compute in my brain.
It doesn't.
Game of Thrones episodes are like an hour plus.
When the season ended, I was like in awe. I'm not gonna lie. I looked it up. I was like, this is it.
Tight.
And then I realized maybe this was just like an experiment to see, like, oh, let's throw this out there and see how it's received.
Okay, I can see that.
Boy, is it received.
So what I've heard and read about that, again, talking with you and then also just seeing a couple things on the up and up around it, people love the series. They love the little bald headed kid. I keep seeing the meme of the guy dancing.
I'm not saying anything.
Like, yeah, don't say nothing.
Anything.
I'm just saying. I've noticed there being a very big uptick in how people talk about the series in comparison to your point, how long it took for House of the Dragons to come back. I think, and also when I go back and watch Game of Thrones, now I'm not saying I will go back and watch all 7 seasons, but I've seen clips of Game of Thrones talking about the other like series that are out there, and like I essentially got like a full spoiler for House of the Dragons. Now granted, I know the books are out and all of that, so like the spoiler thing doesn't really exist, but they like Arya had a specific
but you're not reading the books, so.
I'm not reading the books. Arya had a specific conversation, I believe, with Tywin Lannister about Rhaenyra Targaryen, like basically broke down because she was like one of Arya's heroes, and I love Rhaenyra. And I'm like,
don't spoil anything because I'm not spoiling.
I'm not spoiling.
I'm still mustering up the let me actually finally watch.
What I would recommend for you: let it cook for a couple weeks and then binge it, and then I'll get you back into it. Like let it cook. Let it cook for like. I think I'm gonna wait for the season to end all the way through. Okay, because we were a week behind, and I'm not gonna lie,
I really don't care that much.
You must not care that much if you said just wait.
I really don't care that much.
You really must not care.
Not only do they take too long and like that. Again, like I said, I just don't think I ever cared about anything outside of Game of Thrones. If Game of Thrones ended and there were never any spinoffs, I would have been fine. However, as of right now, again, another lashing I'm about to get probably.
Lashing is crazy
because what I'm about to say might deserve it to a lot of people. As of right now, where I stand, Knights of the Seven Kingdoms is the second best thing I've seen since Game of Thrones,
not including the last season of Game of Thrones. No, I'm joking.
That don't count.
Well, I will still say when it comes to that last season of Game of Thrones, I will always be angry that Jon Snow went back to the wall. That's the part for me that will never.
He didn't go back to the wall.
God, Jon Snow absolutely went back to the wall.
Jon Snow went back to the wall and then went out with them wildlings.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, bro, what? No, don't.
Bro,
he should have ended up with his
found that dragon so fast.
He should have been with his wilding wife. That's all I know.
She's dead.
I know. Well, aren't they still married?
Speaking of people who are also dead, potentially,
crazy
or whatever. What up, y'all? Let's get into a little bit more animated things.
Yeah, it was good.
Vox Machina.
Yo, first of all, before we even go into that, I apologize because we absolutely said we was gonna get into Vox Machina last week, and we put a pause on that. And AU and I both completely forgot. We got so invested in our conversation. Okay, fine. Mikey forgot because I got completely invested in our conversation. I forgot. I completely forgot. 100%. But yo, how you feel about that? How you feel? You said don't throw that. Don't give me that look. Don't throw me in there with your tomfoolery.
Don't put that demon on me, Ricky Bobby.
So, yo, what was your take on it? What was your take on Vox Machina this past season?
This season was definitely one of the better ones. Maybe top 2 for me. I gotta figure out what top 1 would be, or rather, that top 2 would be. I thoroughly enjoyed that they did something I didn't think they were going to do. And it's also a point you've made multiple times. Because we've had the conversation of what's better as of right now. Obviously, Vox Machina versus
Mighty Nine.
And you've mentioned that, you know, the Mighty Nine, they have a much closer connection, bond, and like you enjoy that. And there's nothing wrong with that in any capacity versus Vox Machina. They didn't have that same writing and just kind of story development between the characters and that bond that brought them all together. And I feel like in this season in Vox Machina, they exploited that in a brilliant way. They actually brought everything together in terms of those gaps that we saw as viewers of like, are these people really together? Are they not together? What are they? Like,
are they just clapping cheeks? Like, are we just clapping
whatever
cheeks?
It is. And then everybody went their own way. Spoilers, just in case we get into that. You also, got about, good point. 3 second window. It's the cast in his word. I bet. Yeah. So, anyways, so seeing everybody go off on their own, like, kind of little things. We got, you know, the couples, obviously.
Mm-hmm. All of the couples. That's where we start.
But the reason why I said the couples is because there's only one non-couple.
Yeah, there's only one non-couple,
and that was Pike and Grog.
Grog and Pike.
And so I feel like
Pike pissed me off, but we'll get into it.
Bro, are we gonna get into that, boy?
Pike upset me a lot this season.
But since we're going there, this is very close to the point I was gonna make anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We see Grog and Pike separate versus everybody else, but everybody else still got somebody. It's not that Pike doesn't have somebody; she has Grog, but that's like your brother.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
Your brother. You know what I mean? Different. It's like everybody's moving on, like going
Vex
on to
Percy
bigger and different
married,
things.
Bro. Vex and Percy got married. Like they're married.
1000%.
And Keyleth and Vax might as well be.
I mean, they might as well be, but Vax had like this greater kind of like summoning, you know, in Fate. We're gonna say Fate because that's what it was in the show, and then obviously Keyleth is like off on her big ass like, well, I'm about to be queen of the motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
queen, the Aramente, aka queen of the
motherfuckers, like. So I mean, because when she hit that shit, and she was like, she said, what is it called?
The Aramente.
Her title.
Oh, her Voice of the Tempest.
She said the voice of the Tempest have spoken, and they were like, "Oh shit, my bad."
That part was fire. Yes, that part was fire.
Motherfuckers,
because she was that little gnome. She was trying to be like, we can't do this. We not supposed to. And then she turned around and just gave her the voice of the Tempest has spoken.
And I was like,
"You right?" She looked up and said, "You right? You know, you right."
Any of the motherfuckers. Point is, Grog and Pike just kind of went on doing the same thing they were doing before, and Pike had already lost her faith.
Yeah.
She was struggling with her faith for a while, let's be honest about it.
We talking like 4 or 5, no, like 3-4 seasons now.
No,
she lost it, she got it back.
She definitely struggled with her faith.
Season 1, she struggled with it. Season 2,
it's not that she was struggling with her faith. I think it was just that she was coming into her own place within the faith. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you go back and you just rewatched it, there are key moments that kind of really describe that for her. Because one, her healing abilities, her ability to do anything under her God was always there. So she was never struggling with her faith. It was just rather that she was just trying to figure out where her person is within the world under this umbrella.
Yeah.
And so I think she was struggling with that. She found that out, and then they went to hell.
Yeah, they did.
And was she, that was the seed. And which we know in this latest season, that was the original seed. So this has been planted a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. It was.
So it
still doesn't excuse everything she did.
No. I completely agree with you. My point being is this is all led up to this latest season, and what a wonderful job. Like I said, they played into those gaps that we have seen this entire time of, okay, Where does everybody stand? Do they all really even like each other as a whole? Where are all these different adventures going? And it all led back to this season.
I appreciate them having that awkward moment because they were in I keep wanting to say friend group, but it's not a friend group. What do they call it in D&D? They were on a quest together. They were on a campaign.
They were on a quest.
They were on a campaign together. So like they're campaigning together for so long that became
campaign.
That became their identity to each other. So I love when they came back for Keyless like coronation, and they were like kind of like, "Hey guys, like it's kind of awkward. What's up?" Like, hey, like it was bad awkward.
Yeah,
and I can appreciate that because then it's, and I'll get into the scaling of it all because the scaling of it all is going to be that's another part that I want to get in. I want to just discuss because it showed to me how much of a glue Scanlan was to the troop, but then also how him not being there really showcased that their relationship prior to the season was really based completely on the fact that they were questing together. I mean, Vax and Vex are brother and sister. Grog and Pike had each other, obviously, but then like you throw Percy in there, you throw Keyleth in there, you throw Scanlan in there, and Scanlan again being that glue to keep everyone together.
Very different personalities,
completely different personalities. And I said, if they not all here, bumping cheeks and everything like that, who knows where this all goes? Because everybody paired up except for, technically except for Pike, because Pike wanted to be with Scanlan.
Pike wanted to be with Scanlan, but Scanlan was being Scanlan. Was scanning around.
I want to get to Scanlan here, and
I did too. I want
to let's sit here with Scanlan for a little bit.
First initial thoughts, and I'll keep it very brief.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed they didn't have Scanlan in the season outside of how they did. But go ahead.
I was frustrated with it. I was frustrated
Me too.
with it. I was. Now, apparently the backstory about this is because during the original Critical Role campaign, because I looked it up, bro. I had to be like, yo, where my man at? So I looked it up, and they said
Scanlan! Sorry.
The guy who voiced Scanlan had like a voice issue. He was having like a legitimate something. So that's where when they did the original campaign, Tyrion Darrington came into play because he created a new character, Tyrion Darrington, and it kind of rolled from there. I don't know. I didn't watch
voice actor.
So for the show, it's Wayne Brady.
That's not true.
No, for the show, it's Wayne Brady.
Not that it's that's Wayne Brady. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, it's Wayne Brady in the show.
Tyrion is actually in the story outside of this.
So he's in the Critical Role campaign that they did of Vox Machina. Yes. So when Tyrion Darrington comes into play, I think Scanlan was out, and I think it had something to do with the guy's voice. Somebody got to check me on that. But from what I saw, he had some kind of like voice or throat surgery or something like that, and because of that, that's where Tyrion came in, and then Scanlan came back in. That
character was always going to come in. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No. But in the original campaign, he came in because he was played by the guy who also played Scanlan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where it came.
Okay. Sorry.
Scanlan not being there for most of the season, I look at it from twofold. One, I appreciated Scanlan from his point of view of being there for his kid, because that relationship was really fractured, and I truly didn't think that they were going to be able to repair it
1000%.
in the way that it got to, clearly, because she's like, Dad, what are we doing? Like, hey, like my daughter's this, my daughter that. Like, they have repaired that relationship in a way that I did not think was going to be possible. So I'm not going to sit there and look at Scanlan and be like, bro, what you doing being a good dad? Like,
that'd be insane. That'd be insane.
Yeah. So,
but I also looked at it in the same vein of, bro, it's the world or being a good dad. Like, you can't be a good dad if everybody's gone.
I know, but I can understand Scanlan not wanting to be in with the craziness. Like, I can understand him not wanting to be like, not get down with the get down, because he obviously still has it, even with the extra belly. He still got it, but I can understand wanting. He lost
that 1v1.
Yeah, no, barely. Oh no, barely. Definitely barely.
He lost that 1v1.
But to be fair, the Dark Bard was kind of dope. The Dark Bard was.
Oh, I love the Dark Bard. He was cool as shit.
Kind of fire. Like, my man.
Cool as shit. Yeah.
The Dark Bard was fire.
He was getting right.
So I can appreciate what they did with Scanlan's character, and from his point of view, I'm happy about him being able to make amends with his daughter, but him not being there, you could feel it every single scene, and that's what I didn't like.
Every scene there was. So here's the thing. There's two comedic reliefs in this show. One is Grog and one is Scan.
Yep.
And but they're different. Grog is stupid humor of like, oh shit, did I do that? Mm-hmm. And then we got Scan, who's the witty humor.
Yep.
And that's been a part of every aspect of everything that's happened in the show.
Burn down his motherfucking house.
Exactly. Like whenever Scan would say something like that, Grog would be the first one like, yeah, let's fuck this shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bet. Like, so they played off of each other in great ways too. We lost a good dynamic here. It was definitely felt. But overall, I really, really enjoyed this season. I liked that they closed a lot of gaps in terms of like story wise and bringing everything together. I thought that was cool.
I'm glad Delilah's gone. I'm so glad Delilah's gone, bro.
Like,
stay dead, please.
Haterade ass motherfucker.
Stay dead.
But
please.
I respect it. I loved it. She hated them so much she had to make sure she had a second chance.
It was
diabolical.
It was also like, and I know Keyleth brought this up when she tried to, do the thing to heal Vax that ended up actually working, but she loved Silas and she did everything she could to love and bring Silas back, which I hate that that's where it's at because
who said that? It was
I think it was Keyleth. I truly think it was
Vex.
It might have been Vex. Okay, so it was one of them. It was one of Vex, Vax, or Keyleth. But I know somebody had mentioned the fact that it was basically a tragic love story. And I thought, and when they did the flashback of how Silas died. Yeah, like when they did the flashback of how Silas died, I actually don't think that was this season. That might have been a previous season, but I just remember being like, well, that sucks. But like, it was this season because he came back a vampire talking about, so she was like,
well, he was already a vampire.
Yeah, but then when she was like, yeah, so I kind of can't keep him like satiated and we losing a lot of servants because he was back there munching, bro. He was out there munching on every single person with a pulse.
Yeah, he had a good time.
So let me ask you this.
I'm happy for his short-lived reign. He was getting right.
So let me ask you this: how did you feel about Tyrion Darrington? Curry
felt unnecessary.
Really, he grew on me.
It's not about whether or not he grew on me or if I liked him. I never said I disliked him. I'm just saying that his character didn't feel needed outside of bringing them together. It didn't feel needed for the progression of the series. And obviously they had a few things here and there, him and his gemstones, etc. But his background, like in there really quickly, his dad, and then all that, and that was over really fast. And then at the last second, he held them off? Did he? Barely.
So I look at Tyrion. I liked
him. I feel like he was more of a side character.
He was definitely more of a side character than any other member of Vox Machina. I
don't even mean of Vox Machina.
Oh, what do you mean?
I just mean that like he felt more of a side character than someone who got as much screen time as they did.
Okay, I can see that. So I think that he got a lot.
He should have been one of them people they were fighting to get into the.
I literally was about to say.
Exactly. I was literally about to say that. That's what I felt about him. It's not about whether I disliked him or not. It's just
he felt more like Gilmore than he did Scanlan, which he was trying to be the Scanlan replacement in that way. I think when it comes to Tyrion Darrington, and I have to say his full name when I speak of Tyrion Darrington,
I respect it.
I think his gemstone knowledge came into play, but that came into play only because it was almost like a plot device to get us to where we need to go. And it felt like all season he was the plot device to get us where we needed to go. Exactly. And in that, they tried to show us more of his character.
It felt forced because of it.
It felt forced early. I got used to it.
No. If it felt forced early for you, cool. I agree. It felt forced the whole entire time. Because if it felt forced just to introduce him, then that's going to trail for the whole entire time for me.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, it definitely felt forced early. I don't know if it felt maybe, like I said, maybe I just got over it towards the end. But I thought his character was I got used to him. I appreciated him, and I think he had a couple of cool moments. Yeah, I thought
he definitely had a few cool moments. I honestly, I love that he kind of just stopped being, a little hoe,
but
he actually stood on something. Two, I love that moment when old Two-Face, who they always go to for quests to make money.
To make money?
You know who I'm talking about. He's also same like kind of like sandy skin,
Gilmore.
Black hair, Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yo, when Gilmore was like, ooh, and he kind of slid up behind him.
Facts.
And then Terry Darrington was like, ooh, okay, what's up? I was like, okay, finally, because like, let's be honest. Gil was trying to get. He was trying to get Vax.
He was trying to get Vax. Well, him and Vax have a past.
But we never saw any of that. So the whole entire time, it was just him like, Vax, what's up?
Yeah.
He definitely clapped on Terry. I'm sorry. He definitely clapped Terry. There's no way he did it. He clapped Terry, bro.
Terry.
Yes, he clapped Terry.
So I'll say this as far as the season as a whole. I thought they did a good job to the point of the villain and the villain arc and how we got there with the Whispered One. I thought the Whispered One, that whole...
What a shock, by the way. Not a shock, but like, I was like, oh shit,
it was well done.
That.
It was very well done. The Whispered One was very well done. And going back to what you were saying before about Gilmore and Terry.
Though, now that I think about it, but yeah, go ahead.
No, going back to what you were saying about Gilmore and Terry and Darrington, Pike's granddad and the old girl that was out. They was having fun. I'm sorry that didn't work out because they was crazy kids. They was having
those
fun.
Crazy kids. It's crazy.
And so, no, but I think to your point, the plot of it all for the Whispered One to get his end game, and he said it. He was like, "I've been thinking about this plan for 5,000 years. Yeah, I didn't think I had some contingencies played out."
But it also makes sense because, like, honestly, I just thinking back about it and talking about this in our conversation now. He killed Pike and Grog Dad on purpose.
Yeah, to get Pike to that point.
Because we thought it was like an accident. Oh, look, those are my followers and they made a mistake, whatever. But like, no, that was real.
Yeah.
That was all calculated. My boy is an evil genius. I'm going to give it to him. He is an evil genius.
And
hold on. Is he evil?
Yes. He's evil. He does evil. He got a good
evil
point.
Actions.
He got a good point. He doesn't. I am not going to say his point is not valid. I think he does evil things to get to his point, which I think is that can make you evil. Your evil actions make you evil. I look at it also from the Whispered One's standpoint of how he gave it to as far as like gave them an option. He gave them the option of like, look,
I love that.
I'm gonna take him out
again.
Bend the knee.
Evil?
No, he's evil, bro. He's evil. He's like, look, I'm gonna take him out if y'all don't bend the knee. And like, shout out Keyleth being a ride or die. I mean, no hesitation. I can appreciate that. No hesitation, because her whole story arc this season was finishing her Aramente and becoming the Tempest and healing Vax. That was her story. That was it. That's all.
Successful.
That was it. And she did it. To her credit, she did it. And for him to still go out like a G, I mean, does anyone really stay dead in this show from the core group? Because like, at this point, who's died? Grog has died. Vex has died. Vax has now died.
1,000%. And this was the only gripe I have with the series as of right now.
That nobody stayed dead.
You can't keep putting us on the hook like this and then expect us to be caught. Like, bro, you're crying wolf.
So
you know what I mean? It's like it's you can't. You gave us 2 in the same season.
I definitely thought Grog was dead. I 100% thought Grog was dead.
But that's not my point. I'm saying you gave us 2 deaths of Vox Machina in the same season.
Yeah. And Grog's tough.
So I'm saying, how many more times are you going to put us on the hook before we realize
See, the only way they get us off the hook is if they take everybody out. If they take everybody from Vox Machina out, then that's the end of the story.
Nah, like, I think if I'm being honest, they got to keep Vax dead.
So I think the matron's going to play a role. And the reason why I said this is I was going back and I was watching some of the earlier episodes of when the matron was giving him the dream, and the matron was giving him a dream about like the tether to everyone, and that his tether got cut, but everybody, like, I think the matron's going to obviously play a massive role in bringing Vax back because he's still the champion. He's still her champion. And to be fair, we've seen the Whisper one is looking around like, oh, dang, the matron of Ravens got a champion. Bro, we got it. All right, cool. Audible.
There was a fear behind that.
There was definitely an audible that needed to be called.
You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I just mean that, damn, somebody got to stay dead, bro.
I don't know if they do. I mean, nobody stayed dead in Dragon Ball Z no more. Nobody stayed dead in Fairy Tail.
Dragon Ball Z. This isn't Fairy Tail. So I'm saying, I hate to say this, kill Scanlan. We already missed him in this season. Bring him back. He passes away. We get a little more stakes, but they're ruining the stakes of the show.
Listen to me. Scanlan can't die until him and Pike do their thing. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Scanlan and Pike gotta happen, because that's pissing me off more than anything else.
Or you give him a Romeo and Juliet, and like he's there dying, and Pike and him finally express their loves to each other. Like, what a moment.
Look, all I know is if Pike and Scanlan don't hurry up and get the deed done as far as, hey, look, I love you, you love me, let's make one big happy family, I'm going to start getting mad, because it's to the point now where when he gave her Myth Carver, I truly thought it was going to happen there. I was like, okay, cool. Just like a goodbye kiss, and then now we don't see Scanlan and you get Myth Carver's something.
Yeah, and I get where you're going. However, if he made that decision, he then had to now separate himself from his daughter.
Fair, which he's not going to do.
And he's not going to do it for two reasons. One, Scanlan was always a very selfish person. For the most part.
Yes.
He really was. He was always, more times than not, he was about himself.
Yes.
He finally, sucked up and made the confidence move to be like, okay, this is my daughter, I'm going to treat her well, and made a full 180 in terms of how he treats someone else outside of himself.
Yep.
I highly doubt he was ready to give that up, because he doesn't even know how to do that.
No, he doesn't. And he's kind of,
he's
building the ship as
right
he's
now.
building. He's building the ship as he flies.
Exactly.
He's building the plane as it flies. Not the ship. Ships don't technically fly unless we watch anime.
It depends on what verse we talk about.
That's what I'm
One
saying.
Piece,
One
Piece, you put some cola in the back.
Okay,
we
listen,
out.
Speaking of which,
you put some cola in the back. We out.
Because we got to go to One Piece. With scaling 1 to 10, 10 being actually, let's go for 1 to 5. Let's go 1 to 5. Scaling 1 to 5. Where would you rank this Vox Machina this season?
4.
Ooh.
4.
Okay. I was gonna say 3.
Not a 5.
I was gonna say 3. 3.5 maybe, because I like the Whisper one. So I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay. I like the Whisper one as an overall like kind of encompassing.
He's been the main villain,
and we didn't know. So
we had no clue.
So I like his character. I like his reveal. I like his overall encompassing influence in the show, even though we didn't know. I think that was dope.
Oh, no, he's been in the background plotting this whole time.
For a very long time. And I love to see his influence in the season, not just throughout the season. So, yeah, it was a 4 for me. We got a lot of conflict and whatnot. Honestly, the reason why it's not a little bit higher than a 4 is strictly because 2 deaths from Vox in the same season and no one actually stays dead is bothering me.
Okay, that's fair enough.
We just talked about it.
No, but that's fair enough. So that's absolutely fair enough.
That's like literally a point's worth of like annoyance for me.
Honestly, they drop a lot of. There's at least 1 full point for 1 episode of Scanlan. Scanlan is my favorite character in the entire verse.
We talked about this.
Yeah, Scanlan's my favorite character.
Scanlan and Pike are my 2 favorites.
In this series,
and also them being shipped is great too. So it's double whammy for me.
Yes. Also, last quick thing. Do you notice that they had the when they had to go back and get, it wasn't a vestige, but whatever when they took the truth serum and Vex and Vax had to tell the truth to each other.
Yes,
they were at the Citadel or whatever from Mighty Nine.
Ooh, I gotta go double check on that one.
Yeah, that's
Love
like
that.
because at first I thought it was actually the chick from Mighty Nine, but then I thought about it, I was like, okay, no, the timeline can't match.
This season also makes Mighty Nine even scarier for me in terms of who the Traveler is. Just saying, throwing that out there. We're not gonna talk about it. We've been on this a long road.
Look, Look,
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
let the Traveler come in here and bring everybody back to life at the end and be like, yo, y'all showed me a crazy time, bro. It's a good show.
It's a good show. But yeah, One Piece.
One Piece. I'm finally caught up, y'all. Appreciate y'all patience, and AU, appreciate your patience for letting brother man catch up. Where you want to start, man? There was a lot. That we are in Elbaph now. There is Vikings everywhere, giants everywhere.
Not enough. I want to start with the pacing.
Okay.
How do you feel about the pacing of this season?
Okay. For a regular anime, I like it. For One Piece, it feels fast.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels fast for me for One Piece.
Yes.
But it's just because it's One Piece, and One Piece pacing is...
Exactly, has always been notoriously what it's been. But they did a good job. They did a good job transitioning.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The transition was smooth. I'm still getting One Piece. I'm still getting those moments that feel a little irrelevant, but it builds the world still. You know what I mean? And I'm still getting those moments of like, oh shit, what the fuck about to happen, One Piece? So that transition that they've done has been really good. I was very impressed so far. Pacing, I was shocked on.
Well, I mean, I figured they were going to be able to handle it at a high level, and the only correlation I could have to that would be the live action and the pacing they've done in the live action.
Hated
live
it,
action,
by the way. But yeah, go ahead.
You watched season 2 of the live action?
I gave up after 3 episodes.
Boo! It was good. Shout out Vivi. It was good. I love Vivi.
I thought you were gonna say something else, but yeah.
No, well, I was gonna say what made me laugh when you mentioned how they still have like the random, hey, look, random slapstick stupid thing happening here when you're watching One Piece. The first thing I thought about was the sleeping teacher, the giant sleeping teacher. That was the first thing. And Luffy was like, "Man, this is mad comfortable.
Man, this is mad comfortable, and it's just a big ass titty." Like,
and I will say this as well. For the first time,
Luffy never gets in trouble for doing anything like of that nature where everyone else does. And I think it's just a testament to like Luffy ain't think about that shit. He don't give a fuck.
Luffy trying to find a One Piece. That's all Luffy care about.
That's it.
I was gonna say this is the only time that I will justify the crash out from Sanji. I am okay with Sanji crashing out around all the giant women. Do your thing, Sanji. Have fun. Because
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, exactly. Death by Snoo Snoo. Just go have fun, Sanji. Just do your thing. Just don't lose all, like, because I would rather him going Death by Snoo Snoo than him going Death by Nosebleed. Death by Nosebleed is to this day the dumbest thing they've done in One Piece for me. I hated everything about that. You
know what I hate about it is this. There are too many things about Sanji that are just so over the top.
Mm-hmm. Nami Swan.
Exactly.
Swan.
That one, I don't mind because it's funny as shit every time. But regardless, there are too many. And it's like, just give him one and just let it be there. Mm-hmm. Instead, they keep just adding on to this trope for him. And it's just so annoying at times. And have you guys been listening for a while? And I mean a while. Sanji was my favorite One Piece character in the whole entire show.
Emphasis on was.
A while.
Emphasis on was.
Yes. I mean, a long while. Sanji was my favorite. He's no longer my favorite, if we're going to emphasize the was. Yeah, I think I'm just tired of Sanji nowadays. For multiple reasons, man. But yeah. Pacing has been really cool. Happy to hear that we're on the same page. All right. Let's cut the fat. Let's just let the elephant get the trunk in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Shanks, his brother.
Yeah. Boy.
Okay.
Boy.
So
his twin brother.
His twin brother.
His twin brother. With 2 arms. He got both arms, bro. He got both of them.
So I have a hot take here. I didn't like it.
Oh, you're bugging. No. Why did you not like it? No. Feel too much Deus Ex Machina?
A little bit of that. But we already got Dofi and his brother and his backstory being celestial. I didn't need that again.
But we don't have the full backstory.
It don't
we just know
matter.
that Shanks...
Bro. Either listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that I can't change my mind by the time this series is over. Maybe the difference is between Dofi and his brother and Shanks and his brother are so vastly different that I can separate the two. But as of right now, I'm finding a difficult time of caring that much about that relationship now. Like, I love Dofi in his backstory. Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorite backstories of One Piece. It was nuts. It was insane. There was so much pain, trauma, and just great original character story out of Doflamingo's backstory.
Yes.
And it gave us Law. It gave us Corazon. It gave us so much. I just don't see how I want to hear about another Celestial who decided they weren't going to do this anymore. So I feel like I already got it. Now, this is very early. I recognize that. 1000% recognize that. But as of right now, I don't care that much. Definitely a shock. But it also cleared up some backstory in terms of things we saw in the past of One Piece. So I liked that at least.
I look at it like this. One, I am over the moon happy that it's not Shanks. Because there was a point in time where I dealt, especially when they were giving us flashbacks, when they were in those flashbacks and he was like showing up there, with the five elders, like doing their bidding. And I was like, what's Shanks doing over there, guys? Why is Shanks over there? Like, what is happening? I thought it was
why
a play.
Is he there and how is
I was trying to make it. I was trying to make it make sense in my mind. Like, is it a play? Does she have when they showed the chick that was basically, it was her vector arrows? Shout out Medusa.
Yes,
she basically got Medusa vector arrows. Like, from Soul Eater.
And if y'all don't know a Soul Eater,
like those are Medusa vector arrows. Like she clean with it. She clean with it. But it's vector arrows. But I was like, maybe she got some kind of mind control over Debo. Like I was putting all of the situations of how that could be Shanks and how Shanks could be in that situation. But it being his twin brother, I'm okay with. I think a part of it that's going to be the deep embedded root of it all is going to be that it is, what is it, Saint Garland or something like that?
Yeah.
That's their, so that's his
It's
father.
a family lineage.
It's a family lineage.
Yeah.
Also explains how in the world Shanks is who he is. Like, if there's any type of, because we've always said Shanks doesn't have a devil.
The family lineage clearly plays a part in terms of One Piece lore.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in terms of piracy and like that hierarchy of hockey. And the reason why is because if you are able to live long enough to actually spread your seed and pass that on, then it's gonna grow in abundance.
Will it be? But I even think about how Shanks saving Luffy in episode 1 and him kind of floating there, and the whole debate always, well, Shanks clearly doesn't have a devil fruit. Shanks clearly doesn't have a devil fruit. Shanks got an abundance of hockey that the world may never seen before. Like in Dexter's laboratory.
Or have.
I look
the
back
five
at when
elders. They got hockey.
That's what I'm saying. So he got 5. If he got 5 elder hockey, come on now. If he got 5 elder hockey,
so it makes sense.
Like, I'm starting to go down the rabbit hole. If he get 5 out, if he has 5 elder hockey.
Do you think? Ooh.
And I think you kind of we kind of on the same Wi-Fi right now.
Remember when Shanks did his signal hockey from mad far away, and he scared off the new emperor?
Yeah.
What if he didn't realize there was a difference between Shanks and his brother?
Ooh. So he just felt the hockey and immediately was like, yo,
he's
chill,
like,
I know.
Let me get the fuck up out of here.
I know what that is. I'm out of here. I'm outie 5,000. I was even going to say, what if Shanks could, now I'm not saying that this is a possibility, but
you about to say some crazy shit.
I am about to say some crazy stuff. The 5 elders clearly have the ability to turn into those crazy demon forms and regenerate limbs and all that stuff. What if Shanks can bring his arm back? That's what I'm saying. What if Shanks can bring his arm back? then is that Shanks' twin? Are we back in the my gosh, I got mind control over Debo?
Hold on, or it's a tactic. So whenever he does get into a fight in which he does feel like he's cornered or something like that, he can bring the arm back and be like, "All right, bet."
I mean, look, Oda the GOAT, so I'm not putting nothing past him. I'm happy it's not for now. I'm happy it's not Shanks, because before I was tripping out.
I was definitely waiting to see what the hell was going on.
I was freaking it out. What's your vibe on Elbaph? And Loki? No, not even Elbaph.
Hold on, I was gonna get into that next because you asked me what the vibe was. I love Loki.
I love Loki too.
I love Loki a lot. Loki is crazy Kaido.
That's scary to think about.
Loki clearly got that strength on him.
Do you see how much stuff they got tying him down? And I think he got a devil fruit because that's sea stone.
That's sea stone. That's sea prism. That's sea prism.
Thank you, sea prism. So they got him down.
1000%. So he is a very dangerous individual.
Yeah, no, keep him locked up.
Yeah, keep him locked up big time. But I'll tell you this. You know what's even scarier than that? Shanks. Shanks brought him down and tied that man back up in Elbaph.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Very fair. Because he was tight about Shanks. And it was on site when he said that in front of Luffy, which was crazy.
When he saw his brother, he was like, "Now I hate you and him. I hate your bloodline," like type shit. He's like, "Fuck up out of here, bro. I'm killing both of y'all.
Listen,
fuck." Like,
I'll say this: if Loki ever get out, it is gonna be cancel Christmas on a lot of people.
Oh, it's gonna be diabolical. He is going to be
the king to try and get him down, and he still beat the king. And the king looked crazy. King ripped out his own horns, bro. Ripped them out. Like even Zoro was like, bro, respect.
Because when they were walking through the castle, it's like the pure destruction here is wild.
Zoro was looking around like, yo, this is a lot.
Because that place is huge. That place is huge.
It's not even just huge to normal sized people. It's huge to the giants.
To the giants, they have to live in it. So it's like, I feel like that's a castle. So it's like I don't know if you've ever been in a castle before, but I've been into a castle when I was on an island. They're massive. They're insane. It's nuts. They had to live in that as giants.
Nah.
Where they could just walk around and just sit down and just like their kids could run around. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah.
Yeah. That actually did remind me though when you said how big the castle is. It made me think about like the giant elder that came down that got the sword sticking out of his head, bro. That is one of the funniest moments of One Piece that I've had in a very long time.
Because boy, here, bro.
Luffy was like, "Hey, yo, you don't see this
a sword in your head."
Luffy was like, "Yo, hold on, this is all cool, but like, hey, yo, my man, you got a sword in your head, bro." That's exactly how Luffy said it. He was like, "Yo, ain't nobody gonna take him to a doctor or something, yo, Chopper, something."
Also, one of the craziest things, and I don't know how I feel about it, if I like it or don't like it, and this is kind of irrelevant to like your take on Luffy and the sword in his head thing. When Luffy asked, he's like, "So is Loki a good guy or not?" And everybody's like, "Nigga, what?" Everybody collectively was like, "Are you smoking crack?" Because this is and hold on,
stop the party.
Yes, and this is also like a little bit more into my not a take here, but my thought process. It's that Luffy's normally a pretty good judge of character. How did he miss Loki?
So there's definitely some about Loki that we not.
Yes.
There's got to be some, because for that reason, Luffy is an incredible judge of character, and so if I still don't think he trusts Loki, but at least he don't look at Loki with the disdain that everybody else.
He probably should. Luffy normally know when he sees somebody bad.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Luffy don't. It's not the closest it got was when he started talking junk about Shanks, and Luffy went straight like immediate gear third, like Bondo Man, like, yo, look, I got you. And Gear 4, jeez. But like he got
I don't know, man. Gear 4, same thing.
But it got him to understand, like, whoa, chill, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. And Luffy calmed down to me. He's like, yo, don't talk junk about Shanks in front of me. Fair enough. Anyway, and they kind of got to some kind of at least agreement or something. Feel like they got a Sukuna agreement right now.
Yeah, I'm still very curious as to whatever it is that like they talked about.
Got Luffy sneaking around, leaving a party, bro.
There is a very big gap here, and I'm very curious about what it is.
I'm scared.
Yeah, but no, One Piece, I'm enjoying it. I'm
happy about the way
they took a playbook out of how they're redoing the series right now. The shortened version.
What is your take on that? Because I'm actually happy about the remake.
Me too.
And I wasn't at first.
I genuinely think it is going to be great for people who want to watch One Piece and do not want to sit through all of the world building and everything else to get people on board.
Exactly.
At the same time, as a someone who's been watching One Piece for so goddamn long, it's also a little disheartening. It's like, if you're gonna watch it, then watch it. Like you shouldn't want to watch. If you ask me personally, you shouldn't want to watch something because they're dumbing it down for you, and because maybe not dumbing it down, but because they're trying to shorten your attention span for you. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
yeah, but that's the way of the world, bro.
I know, but just hop on, yo. Hop on and take this ride.
I agree with you too.
And if you don't, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But them kind of conforming and just being like, all right, I'm going to go make shorten the whole entire series. So people with like, I won't say shorter attention spans, so people who don't want to take the ride, so they can watch it. It feels a little bit more like a cash grab or like a money grab. And I don't like that because
I won't say
but that's never felt like One Piece. And
that's why
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say, but how is it not?
So because I don't think it's a cash or money grab. Let me get you.
What is the purpose? It's been 20 something years.
I got you.
It's already the highest selling manga.
I got you.
It is one of the longest animes of all time. I don't think they need more people into the fan base.
I got you. Oh no. First of all, this we Jehovah's Witnesses. What you mean? This is Jehovah's Witnesses anime. We could get as many to the flock as possible.
I agree. I agree, but that's not my point.
I think like this. I look at it like this. To your point, yes, I think my initial reaction about it was, why are they doing this? It's already done. Like, just go back and watch it. But I do think there is something to modernizing a series. I even came around on them modernizing, if they ever do it, Yu Yu Hakusho. If we get a remake of Yu Yu Hakusho with the animation that we have now, that Dark Tournament, now granted, it's not going to be the classic joint that we grew up on, but that Dark Tournament with animation, so I can be brought around to something like that. But that's what I'm saying. I could be around with something like that, and it makes more sense for me to appreciate the fact they're doing it. And I do. I appreciate the fact that, like, I'll be able to sit down and watch it with my wife, because my wife will not watch like the old school One Piece, but she'll sit down and watch with some new animation, and then from there we can kind of go from there, because she likes the live action. Which, going back, I don't know if I know you say you stopped the live action, but did you get to the other point where Brooke shows up? No, yeah, I get to the point where Brooke shows up, or at least see the scene when Brooke shows up. They do the flashback with Baloo.
Oh, I will watch that.
Yeah, they did
Brooke is one of my favorites.
They did the flashback where they show up with the whale, and it's Brooke and his crew. And bro, they come in and you see it from the perspective of the old dude that was living inside the whale, and he's not living inside the whale. He's like on an island, but he's still trying to help the whale.
He was on Goldie Rogers' ship.
Yeah. He was like the doctor or something, but he's out there, right? And we see it from his perspective, and you see the ship coming in, and bro, all you hear from Brooks and his crew is they singing Brinks' Brew the whole way to shore, and bro, it is so good.
I love that. I might at least have to catch that scene.
You gotta catch that. Their whole time and then Brooks goes, ooh, like bro,
that's the one thing I'm very skeptical about.
Nah, they
my
did
favorite
Brooks.
laugh in all of One Piece is Brooks' laugh.
Nah, they did Brooks good. They did Brooks the thing I appreciated about the live action was, I think that there is the character essence of all the characters is there. It just is. Now, granted, they shoehorn some of them Baroque Works people in there because we just had a time constraint. So I will admit that they shoehorn some of them people in there, and somehow they shoehorned them in, and yet Zoro's still not beating the allegation.
I mean, but he shouldn't.
He's not beating the allegations. But I think that they gave. I love how
and
they
he
did
just beat Rob Lucci,
and he just beat Rob Lucci. But low key, he could have killed Rob Lucci if they didn't have to go. If they didn't have to leave, he would have killed Rob Lucci. No, I do not have any hesitation in my mind. And I can appreciate Rob Lucci's growth, and I can appreciate where Rob Lucci has come from. But Rob Lucci ain't doing nothing with any straw hat named Monkey D. Luffy, named Roanoa Zoro. I don't even know if he's doing something with Sanji Vincent.
I don't think he's doing anything with Sanji either.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a little bit closer with Sanji and Lucci, but Sanji edges him out for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like him and Jinbei gonna be a good
fucking suit, Sanji.
Yo, the suit is gone, bro. Let it go.
I don't care. That's one of my favorite gripes of why I can't like this man no more. But put on the fucking suit, though. Like
the suit, because it was so cool. The suit was so cool.
Yes, it was cool, but it was also like, why are we just dropping this huge and massive power upgrade for like these emotional things, bro? You like, did you grow out of this situation or did you not?
Nah, bro. Can't. It's still too close
But if you did, then just use the suit, because guess what? That suit might get you closer to the all blue.
So let me ask you this: is that one of your just to try to transition?
I said that's one of my gripes with why I don't like Sanji anymore.
Is that one of your all-time anime crash out moments? Sanji not putting the suit on?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Really? I mean, the way you just was very animated about it, I wouldn't have known.
Because I'm animated about a lot of things on this podcast at times.
Fair.
I told you if you give me another Dr. Chopper episode, I said I'm gonna blow my brains out. So realistically speaking, it's not uncommon.
Okay, fair enough. But yo, you got a moment that made you crash out, or a moment that when you think about crashing out watching an anime episode or a series or something that comes to mind? Because I got at least two.
Yeah, I got one that I could think of off the rip, but like,
what you got?
I can't think of anything else outside of that.
No, you good. What's your one?
It was Torfin. And deciding he was not going to fight these people. And this man said, well, what if he was like, it was like, what if this man was going to, kill your moms? Torfin wouldn't care.
He did crash out around Torfin.
And it's not necessarily it was a moment, but I just crashed out around the character. And I ain't even going to get into all of that.
I got two. Just to... Because you're going to crash out again. This is going to make me crash out again. I got the two crash out, honestly, are ending. So I guess spoiler alerts for Gurren Lagann and spoiler alert for Cyberpunk Edgerunner. But the ending of...
Cyberpunk wasn't a crash out for me.
Oh, no, I crashed out for Cyberpunk Edgerunner. Bro, when they took Rebecca out, when she was like, we having a moment, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. And then they showed it from like three different angles. Mm-hmm. I was like, bro, she's not really dead. She's not really dead. She didn't just get jolly stomped like that in the last episode as they trying to get away. And getting to the moment, now I'm going to freaking crash out again. Getting to the moment where you have to realize David's not making it out. That just I got to the point where they
tough one.
Oh my god!
It was
like Lucy was.
It was all tough, but I didn't crash out because it was so well done that all I could do was enjoy it. And that enjoyment stemmed from it being so beautifully well done that all I could be was just sad. I was just sad.
I was so sad.
I couldn't crash out over it. I was just sad.
So my crash out came in because one, David couldn't stop, and once I got, because they take you along the ride of realizing he can't stop.
Yeah, we all think that David is gonna be one of them ones, like outside of that one dude that he's gonna be able to do this, he's gonna be etc. He's gonna be
that jacket is iconic.
Yeah, and so he's gone,
and I got frustrated through the whole final scene and the whole final episode because he kept changing out his gear. He kept switching over and adding more stuff on. But I know, but
he was losing, my boy.
I know. But the moment that got me was when he was like crashing all the way out, and his freaking thing, and Lucy grabbed him, and it literally brought him back to center. Yep. And I was like, y'all need to stop playing with my emotions.
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a crash out for me. I was just sad.
No, stop making me freaking sad like that. Stop making me and then the music started playing. That's when I got sad. I got sad when the music started playing. When she got back to the moon. When she got to the moon and the music was playing, that's when that Denzel tear came out, bro. A lot of Denzel tear came out after that. Like I watched that series in one night.
I think I might have two.
So it came out.
If it wasn't, maybe I watched like the last two or something like that the next day or something.
I remember because I had come home from work. I was still working. I was actually still working in New Haven. And I came home from work and I sat down on the couch and I turned on the TV and I pull up Netflix and I was like, oh, I remember hearing about this Cyberpunk Edgerunner. How many episodes? Oh, 8 episodes? Yeah, let me check this out. I'm not going to watch this whole thing. Bro, it was like 9 o'clock. I had like a late night at work. It was like 9 something and I turned it on and I could not stop. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't stop. And so putting in all those hours, losing all that sleep, just for it to end like that, bro, I crashed out.
I think the last show that I binged Netflix-wise like that was probably Stranger Things, because I remember when it first dropped, and no one had any idea that Stranger Things was going to drop, and I'll never forget it because my ex at the time, she was in the hospital.
Okay.
That's when she got her appendix removed, and
okay, I remember that.
I had to go to work in the morning. I was working at the car wash.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't sleep, and I turned on Netflix. I was like, what's this? Bro, I never went to sleep.
You went straight to work.
I went straight to work. I went straight to work. And then after that, went to the hospital. And when I got home, boy, did I die.
I mean,
what's your second crash out?
So the other one was Gurren Lagann, and after everything that they went through in Gurren Lagann, from Kamina, who was one of my all-time favorite characters, to them fighting the anti-spiral, to Simone the Digger coming up and getting everything after they tried to throw a coup for Simone the Digger and throw him off, and after all of that, he finally gets his girl. They're sitting there. They're getting married. It's a beautiful ceremony. And then she just turns to dust.
Dies.
She just floats away and says, thank you for loving me, Simone. And she's just gone. Bro, I mean,
but they knew this was going to happen, though.
But it didn't need to happen like that. Like, that's all I
mean, Gurren Lagann was a tragic story, my boy.
It was, I know, but it didn't need to go down like that. Like I didn't even crash out that much when they took Kamina from me. And I've made the correlation that Kamina dying in Gurren Lagann is very similar to Rengoku and Demon Slayer, because the time frame that they were on, the screen time that they had, the impact that they had on the main characters, and then also just the tragic nature of their death.
Yeah.
Even though 100%. I will say I kind of saw Akaza, like I knew Rengoku wasn't beating Akaza. I'll be honest with you. He wasn't. You could see that he wasn't.
Yeah, I think we all know.
So, like,
it was also the first fight that we got to see from that upper three.
Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't get...
There is no way that he beats an upper three in this aspect. Nope.
No, he doesn't beat him. And so, I think that as the fight started going on, in my head, I'm like, oh, he's not getting out of this. I can see he's not getting out of this. So, I didn't... My heart didn't wrench in the same way a lot of people did. My wife, her heart wrenched. She was like, no, I like that guy. Like, it was upsetting. I didn't get that with Rengoku. But when they took Kamina from me, bro. Kamina from me.
I know. Kamina hurt for you because that's one of your favorite characters.
When they took Kamina from me, bro, like they took Kamina from me. That
will hurt.
That will hurt. It will hurt.
I think it hurt for everybody. I think in particular because you're a very big I like the second of the main character person.
Yeah, it is.
In anime.
Yeah, I am.
And so like That one definitely hurt, for
bro.
sure.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me
Even
that
the me that believes in you. Come on,
bro.
That's common.
Like, oh my God. Kamina. It's just making me crash out all over again. We gotta get off this topic.
I was letting you just have your moment.
We gotta get off this topic because we'll get mad all over again.
I genuinely didn't want to interrupt.
You excited for season 2 of Cyberpunk Edgerunner since we were talking about that?
I wish they never did it.
Really? I'm actually a little bit excited for it.
Some things, dude, like, so for example, it's like saying I'm excited for Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry Baby. And
Devil May Cry Baby. Okay, I got you.
And what I mean by that is I enjoyed Devil May Cry Baby. It was a great series.
Never again.
Ended, and I was good.
Never again.
I don't need that again.
I will never watch that show again. I will never watch that anime another day in my life.
I'll never rewatch the first season of Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Oh no, I'll do that.
It's too sad.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I watched it in Japanese. I want to watch it in English.
I watched it in English. I never watched it in Japanese.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, bro, the scene when Maine goes out and
it's one of
Lucy.
The few things that I actually watched in a very long time.
Dude,
straight dub.
When he went out and Lucy and David were in the car and they were getting ready and she was like, "We gotta go," and he was like, "Nah, I gotta go get him." And the door just like flings open. He's gone. Yeah. That in Japanese was A1. So I want to watch it in dub. But yeah, no,
maybe I'll rewatch it in the other side of things. But I don't know, dude. I think I got the gist of it, and I think I'm okay. Shit was too sad for me, dude. It was just way too sad.
It was so
like
sad.
I really can't wait for Vinland Saga to end because Vinland Saga at this point after that last season is just sad as hell, and I can't imagine what is going to happen in the next season.
Yeah,
and how I'm not going to be even sadder. So it's just let it end. Some things, dude, I'm happy where it is.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm okay with it just being there.
Fair enough. The thing that I was appreciative, and I think I'm going to watch this one in English first, leading up to it. I forgot when it comes out, sometime this month, I think. But I'm going to watch it in English first because Clancy Brown is going to be one of the main character voices. So I gotta get on that. Shout out Mr. Krabs. So. Yo, listen. You don't like my Mr. Krabs impression?
It's fine.
Nah, but I like Clancy Brown. Everything I've seen Clancy Brown in when it comes to like animation and it comes to just his voiceover, it's always like fire. Even in like just random things he's just kind of in, it's always just fire. So I'm excited to see that. I love the character designs for season 2 of Cyberpunk Edgerunner, and I don't know. I'm excited for it in a way that I didn't expect it to be. So we gonna see. Everything good over there, my boy? Don't look like everything good over there for my boy. But so I get a chance to go into my crash out for a little bit here then. Because I'm going to go back to talk about my crash out around the fact that it's very honest and obvious that when it comes to those anime that I mentioned, I talked about Gurren Lagann with Kamina's death. I talked about the ending of Cyberpunk Edgerunner. If I had to think of another crash out moment for me when it came to a series that I loved, that I was not expecting it to go down the way it did, I would probably have to go with, it wouldn't be anything from JJK, because I don't think anything from JJK has made me crash out. I don't think anything from One Piece has really made me crash. Actually, hold up now. The only part of One Piece and it's a slight crash out. I'll say it like this. It's a slight crash out. And it's going to be the moment that I feel like Luffy got the most plot armor. And we've talked about it on here before. Luffy's got the most plot armor when it came to his fight with Magellan. Now, I don't care what nobody got to say. I know anybody that loves One Piece will attest to this. AU will attest to this too. Luffy should have died in Impel Down. And I always go back to the fact Luffy should have died in Impel Down because of the fact Magellan had him baking and boiling in a sea of poison. So, yes, Ivanka took years off his life to heal him. I just don't. To me, that doesn't equate. He should have died in Impel Down. And the ultimate crash out, which I'm actually not going to say why I use that here, because if I say it, we're going to get into a whole 20-minute debate. Moomin Rider is not a hero. Moomin Rider is not a hero. Moomin Rider is not a hero. He is someone who is in the way. Moomin Rider is not a hero. This is another crash out. I'm going back to my crash out.
It wouldn't be a Couch Zero's episode without some technical difficulties.
Facts.
However, I'm not even going to entertain your Moomin Rider thing.
Listen,
but I heard everything else. I heard everything else you said. I'm not entertaining that.
You got to entertain.
I heard it. You already said it about 8 times now. You can let it go.
He's not a hero.
Okay, you said it 9 times now. Anyways, outside of that,
yeah, and
Luffy should have definitely died in Impel Down, and he should have definitely died versus Crocodile. If I have to choose between the two, in which he should have died, it was more Crocodile.
Really, I always go more Impel Down.
The reason why it's not Impel Down for me is simply because there was a stake that got raised in One Piece there. And it also expanded the possibilities of the world. Whereas the fight between Crocodile and Luffy,
yeah,
it didn't really expand anything.
Luffy was just survived.
Like, bro, like, but you survived in the craziest ways, Luffy. I'm sorry, like
he was impaled.
But also, like, he's been impaled before afterwards. But, like, so, it's a testament to his durability. But he lost, like, twice in a row. And he was out in the desert. Like, I'm just sorry. He should have been dead in that fight with Crocodile. So that's the biggest plot armor point for me in terms of Luffy and other moments.
But to be fair, Luffy as a main character getting 2 points of plot armor, I think is actually okay. As a main character of a big three, I feel, because Ichigo I don't think gets a lot of plot armor. You would know better than I, but from what I've seen from Bleach, Ichigo does it
all the plot armor.
He does. Okay, all right, fair enough. Again, you missed
all the plot armor.
See, I look at Naruto getting all the plot armor.
His whole entire character is plot armor.
I always looked at Ichigo as being the main character without the plot armor, but I truly am mistaken. I need to catch up on more Bleach.
The reason why that tells me. No, it's just the reason why is because we see him lose.
See, that's why I don't think plot armor, because he loses.
Yes, but like, bro, every time he has like, I ain't gonna lie to you, he has like Dragon Ball Z level plot armor almost.
Ooh.
And so, like, just think about everything that he is. He's a fucking Quincy. He's a Soul Reaper. He's a Hollow. And in each one of these moments in which this man should be dead, one of those things popped up and saved his life. Like, Jesus Christ, my boy. Like, you are literally Jesus Christ. Like, I saw everything.
I saw a video.
I don't disrespect my boy Ichigo. Don't you ever think that this is some sort of like fight against my boy or anything like that. That's not what we have.
You missed the bleach. You missed the bleach. I was gonna say I saw a video today on Instagram that was like what did it say? It said like
still
Bleach,
Naruto and
Bleach
Luffy.
and JJK are very similar, and they're like Bankais are just domain expansions. And I was like,
yeah.
I mean,
hey. JJK, the writer said it himself. He got a lot of inspiration from Tight, and so did a lot of other people.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey man, it's Bleach for a reason, baby.
Hey, yo, it's Bleach for a reason. Listen, I already said y'all got the best big three fandom. Are you going to see the movie? I know you hit me about going to see the movie before.
I wanted to see it with you, but you being
I'm not. I just got
fucking weird
stuff. I got stuff happening that I can't control.
So I'm thinking about going to see it tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Okay. This is another reason I was like, okay, when are we gonna? Sorry, y'all. Another reason why I was asking to, when we could record outside of today. Mm-hmm. Today's what, the first?
Wake up,
because I would have
wake up. It's first of the month.
Okay.
Look, you said it and it came in my head, and
you're good. I say crazier shit all the time. But I was gonna say, okay, maybe we record in person, and then I go catch the Bleach movie after or something like that, because I would already be in the area.
Yeah, no, I got you. I think
to be
honest with you,
I'm catching it tomorrow, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because next
I got the
we had this
pass, so I watch movies on a regular.
This conversation next week would have been perfect. This week, not so much.
I don't think it's gonna be in movie theaters next week.
Nah, it's not gonna be that. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not missing this in movie theaters. You're bugging.
So is it the just so I'm catching up because I'm still behind on 1,000 Year Blood War.
How about you catch up and then you ask me?
That's what I'm saying. The last thing I saw, Ichigo came back. Came back with his
I'm not answering no questions.
With his new stuff. That was the last thing I saw.
No questions.
Yo, man, I just want to go ahead and transition a little bit before we slide on about here. One thing that I did want to start to implement a little bit here. I know we talked about it before, but a little bit of cartoonness in here before we close out. Nice little soft landing spot before we wrap on up here. And I was just thinking about this, just so we could set kind of like a parameter of like our like cartoon knowledge, because our cartoon knowledge goes from like mid to late 90s, obviously throughout the 2000s. And then,
not mid to late. No, we're definitely early 90s
for sure. Because they were still playing early 90s cartoons in the middle of the 90s.
Big time.
So like,
what do you mean? Like even before that, our cartoon knowledge goes deeper than that. Like,
probably
I think you're thoroughly underestimating your own cartoon knowledge right now.
Probably.
And I think you have more than me. But at minimum, I do know that we were watching Boomerang.
Fair, yes. Oh, okay, yeah, we going back like that far. Okay, we going back that far. Yeah, you're right.
Boomerang, it's all coming back to you. Are you serious? All the classics that will pop up.
That was actually a really fire slogan.
Yeah, it was fire. I mean, that's where my love for Tom and Jerry came from. It was from Boomerang. Like I was watching Boomerang and watching Tom and Jerry. Like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Funniest scream in all the cartoons. Like I do, like funniest scream in all the cartoons. So we're going that far back, then yes, that is.
But it's not that far back. We were watching. What I'm saying is not that we were obviously around for the era in which those things aired consistently and whatnot. But Boomerang brought those things around. It was the same thing like Adult Swim, where it was like, oh, all kids out of the pool.
All the kids out of the pool.
You know what I mean? Because
y'all don't even know about that.
Exactly.
Adult
because
Swim.
Now it was like, okay, kids should probably be asleep, or rather, Toonami. It's like that little span of like, oh, this is the teenagers. You get what I'm saying?
The Toonami late night run. The late night run
fire.
On Toonami.
Legendary. Because hold on, but the thing is that Toonami and Adult Swim had such a great relationship where they kind of played in with each other at times.
Yeah, I mean, right now I think Toonami is technically considered Adult Swim. Like, yes, in this current day and age.
I believe so. Yeah.
So let's do it like this. We're not going to rank or nothing, anything like that. But can we talk like setting the parameters? Favorite cartoons for each one of the major networks. So I had Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, and then if we want to throw PBS Kids.
Jesus
but
Christ.
just
you know what? You might have brought this up as a topic, and I'm not going to lie to you. I did not think about this in any capacity.
No, you're good because this is in the moment.
My opinion may change. But
so let's go Cartoon Network first. When you think of Cartoon Network, give me 3.
That's so hard.
I know it is.
Because I'm a Cartoon Network. I'm a Cartoon Network person, so I loved a lot of Cartoon Network shows versus like Nickelodeon and what's the other one?
Disney.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I give you 3. Ed, Edd and Eddy's absolutely up there. Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Loved Ed and Eddy, yeah, but I don't know. I'm let you go and I'm gonna think about
it. So mine would be the earlier seasons of Dexter's Lab. Like the early seasons of Dexter Lab, not but when Dexter started getting all like when Dee Dee started looking weird, everybody started looking all like smooth. When they started looking all smooth, I'm like, I'm a big Johnny Bravo guy.
No
Johnny Bravo.
way.
Johnny
You're
Bravo
saying Johnny Bravo
I was
over
big,
all of
I'm not saying all the Cartoon Network. I'm just saying.
But you're saying your top 3.
No, I'm just saying 3. Okay, if I got to do my top,
I gotta say 2 right now off the bat that would easily go over Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog is over Johnny Bravo.
I don't know if
Kids
I have
Next
courage.
Door is over
Kids Next Door is over
Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Yes, Kids Next Door is over Johnny Bravo. I'll give you Kids Next
Door. What are we talking about?
I'll give you Kids Next Door. I don't know if I can give you Courage the Cowardly Dog over Johnny Bravo.
Nah,
I'll give you Kids Next Door. I don't know if I can give you Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Johnny Bravo was so doggone funny because it taught toxic masculinity, but it taught it in a way to be like, hey, look, Toxic masculinity is not fun. It's not cool. It's not even cute. Go ahead, take this knuckle sandwich from this pretty old chick right here, and then just keep it about your day. But just know, toxic masculinity ain't the way to go. And it was hilarious watching Johnny get we talked about it before, like Peter Griffin falling down the stairs and getting all crumpled. Bro, Johnny Bravo used to get crumpled.
Valid.
So I put Johnny Bravo up there. I put
Johnny
it over
Bravo
Courage.
definitely used to get beat up. That deer used to beat his ass.
Oh my God, do the monkey with me. So I would put those three for Cartoon Network. All right,
Kids Next Door. I'm gonna go off the bat here, I guess. I'm gonna go Kids Next Door. That's up there for me heavily. Love Kids Next Door.
You remember voting for Kids Next Door?
Yes. 1000%.
For all y'all that don't remember,
I used to play the Kids Next Door game when it dropped on the Cartoon Network website.
Yo, Startup. I beat that whole game in one afternoon. One of the best moments of my childhood. That game was mad fun.
I got Samurai Jack because Samurai Jack is fucking Samurai Jack.
Bro, they just took that off of HBO Max, and I'm furious.
That's cool, but like Samurai Jack, not only it was so original, it gave us one of the greatest, like, kind of coolest openings. Like, that had great music. I love that there was minimal talking, the artistic style, and the story of Jack, everything. Samurai Jack was
hot take.
You about to don't say no stupid shit.
I'm not gonna say no hot take. Samurai Jack puts me to sleep, bro. I try. I know y'all gonna come for me in the comments, and it's fine. I'll make this a real, but Samurai Jack be putting me to sleep, bro. It's so good, and I recognize it's good, and I can tell y'all it's good because I've seen episodes of bro. The Huntsman is hilarious. The episode when he had to fight the blind archers, the episode where he had to fight the dude in black and white, and they literally was like Samurai Jack was so good.
There's nothing you can say to me right
but now. It puts me to sleep because it's so quiet and soothing when he just I am the samurai they call Jack. Like, it just, everything about it just feels
you don't appreciate artistry.
It's not I don't appreciate artistry, just it don't
appreciate artistry.
It relaxes me and it puts me to sleep.
It's fine. You don't appreciate artistry. You just don't. I'm not even gonna go in this with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause like
I don't mean it disrespectfully. I don't mean it disrespectfully because I recognize and enjoy it.
But it's disrespectful to even make that like claim.
It just I've tried.
It's not even a claim. It's a fact for you, and that's fine.
Yeah, it just puts me to sleep.
I'm happy for you. I'm not going into it.
I want to watch Samurai Jack.
So, anyways, no, you don't. Don't ever watch it again. By the way,
yo, chill. Don't do that.
So I have my last one, I guess, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I am cheating a little bit here.
Oh, that's fine.
I am scrolling just a bit. This is a tie between Ben 10 and Teen Titans.
Okay, so Ben 10 is where that's like my line of demarcation. There was a line for me where I stopped watching Cartoon Network.
You never watched Ben 10?
I never finished Ben 10. I watched Ben 10, but I've never finished Ben 10.
Was gas.
No, I've reckoned I watched I think a season or two of Ben 10, but I never finished it. My brother loves Ben 10, but there was like a line of demarcation.
Do you remember Megas XLR? Sorry, just a sidebar. Holy shit.
Is one that I love. Bro, living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar. You gotta find first gear in your giant robot car. Come on. You dig giant robots. I dig giant robots. Chicks dig giant robots.
Yeah.
Love Megas XLR. Nice. Oh my God. Now we just
that was a random one that just popped up. I love Cartoon Network got classic. My gym partner is a monkey was actually funny. Don't sleep on it.
I did not like my gym partner was a monkey.
Camp Laszlo was funny.
Did not like Camp Laszlo.
They got Chowder.
Love Chowder. Serious? Rada.
We got come on, man. Classic. We got but that's after Ben 10 is what I'm saying.
It is.
So I don't understand why you
I came back around. No, because I came back around.
Also, it's got Clone Wars. Clone Wars was gas to
Clone
this
Wars
day.
Was gas. Yeah,
Clone Wars was absolutely insane. There's another one too. They had Chowder and they also had Flapjack.
You loved Flapjack. I couldn't with Flapjack.
Flapjack was so fucking
The only thing I loved about Flapjack was the whale. The whale was nice because she just reminded me of one of my aunties. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, because she was.
Yeah, the whale was nice. Bubby was nice. So I came back around on cartoons because that's where I came in with. I never got into Adventure Time, which I know a lot of people won't come get me for, but I got into Chowder.
I watched enough of Adventure Time where it's like I liked it, but I didn't like it enough to keep going.
Nah, regular show. I loved
regular
show was my bad.
Marceline. I liked regular show.
Regular show.
I liked regular show.
Bad. That was my
that's 2017. So what are you talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying. I just never came back around. Like, I'll tell you, you want to know what it was? I found Degrassi, like right at that time that Ben 10 was starting to come out.
Young Justice? Are we for
Young
real?
Justice? Yeah, don't get me started on Young Justice, because Young Justice, I'm still tired of, I'm like pissed off at the way that they did.
Yeah, the way they did that. Yeah,
like Young Justice got
Young Justice filthy
McNasty, bro.
Gumball,
filthy McNasty.
Not up my alley completely, but Gumball is funny.
So all right. So funny story about where the first time I ever watched Gumball. I was dating my ex from New York. You know who I'm talking about. So and so her nephew, was it her nephew or was it her cousin? No, it was her cousin. It was her little cousin. And no, yeah, it was her. Was it her nephew?
Bro,
anyway,
Cartoon Network got Justice League. Are we?
Yeah,
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe classic. But anyway, no, let me tell you the story. So he was watching Gumball for the first time, and we was at like her grandmother's house in New York. And I was sitting down on the couch, and I was like, "What's up, little man? What you watching?" He was like, "Gumball." I was like, "Oh, what's getting on? What's Gumball?" Bro, my big head. I was in college. I was like maybe like a sophomore, junior in college. Bro, tell me why me and this 9-year-old was cracking up watching Gumball. Gumball had me in stitches. I was like, "Yo, what is this show?"
Yeah, Gumball.
She came over.
You know what it is?
She came over to me and was like, "Are you watching this?"
Gumball is like a really good depiction of how kids around that age are. Like, they ask you the craziest things and you're just taken aback by it, and they just do the craziest things and you're taken aback by it, and you're like, you got to remind yourself that these are kids.
Yeah, like, kids say Gumball. The darndest thing type stuff.
Powerpuff Girls, Cartoon Network. Are we serious?
Yo, listen, I actually, so Powerpuff Girls would jump Johnny Bravo. Powerpuff Girls would absolutely jump Johnny Bravo, just off the strength.
I named a few things that definitely trump Johnny Bravo.
I'll put it to you like this: Powerpuff Girls jumps Johnny Bravo because they jump everybody. They jump Mojo, they jump Johnny, they jump what's it called, Fuzzy Lumpkins. My one of my all-time favorite scenes in all of cartoon history was when Mojo Jojo was in jail and they broke into jail
to beat his ass, and his brain was leaking all over again. Yeah, no, I 1000% remember that.
I was like, "Oh, wait, that's what you want, bro? You try to get that right there?" He was like, "No." He's like, "Nah, come on, go for it."
No, I don't want to. Yeah, egging him on like for craziness. Like, he's already in jail.
Like, you're a bad monkey.
You're
Mojo.
a bad monkey. Yep.
Like, I love the Powerpuff Girls. I did. Yo, what you got for Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon's hard. Nickelodeon is probably equally as hard for me. If I'm going to be honest, I'm more of a Cartoon Network person, but the things that I loved about Nickelodeon, I loved those Nickelodeon shows. And so this one's harder for me because again, I didn't watch a lot of Nickelodeon, but the things that I watched, I really, really loved. So this is hard as hell. Rugrats has to go on my top 3. It just has to. It just has to. I like it. There are so many things I would think about and be like, dang, what could go over Rugrats? And I don't know, but I know it has to be in my top 3 in terms of how much of it I watch. And my favorite episode is when Chucky lost his shoes to this day. You made me lose my shoes. No,
wait, did he change? I was saying, change his whole personality.
His whole personality. He became like a nasty motherfucker.
I remember that now.
And so, and I am cheating a bit here, like I said, but all that has
cartoon though. We don't.
Cartoon.
If we stick at cartoon, because that's the thing with Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Disney Channel and Nickelodeon got more live action, so all the live action stuff would be fire.
We're doing overall 3.
Because trust me, all that.
This might make it a little bit easier for me then. So then I got Hey Arnold. I got Rugrats.
Yep.
And the last one, I don't know. I know you're probably going to have SpongeBob in theirs for you, but it's not in there for me. I love SpongeBob. Great.
They bastardized SpongeBob, though. So that's where I'm like...
SpongeBob became the kids' version of Family Guy or like Simpsons.
Yeah, where they just start churning stuff out. It's not for us anymore, which is fine. The one that I...
And then Avatar.
Oh God, Avatar! Oh, Avatar!
That's my top 3.
So then Rugrats wouldn't be in there because I think I would go SpongeBob. I would go Hey Arnold, and I think I would go Avatar. I think that's my 3. With honorable mentions being
Danny
SpongeBob.
Phantom. You said
SpongeBob.
You said SpongeBob was in your top three.
Top three, yeah. Danny Phantom's in my honorable mention.
Honorable mention for me is same as well. Danny Phantom's in my shout out to you, by the way. You definitely made me watch Danny Phantom.
You. And Danny Phantom was gas, bro.
Yes, it
Danny
was.
Phantom was gas.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my. That much power. It's a burden. Isn't it, boy?
Like, come on.
Oh, my God. Nah, bro. Danny Phantom was gas. Fairly Odd Parents is up there. Rocket Power is absolutely up there. Rocket Power is in my honorable mention.
Love the Rocket Power.
The Rocket Power movie when
Rocket
they went to New Zealand.
Rocket Power made me get into skateboarding and rollerblading. So I still rollerblade to this day.
You better than me. I got. And
I love going to a roller rink. I love roller skating. Like I do.
A strong gust of wind blew me off a pitcher's mound one time. That is a true story. So I do not have the balance to be on rollerblades or anything like that.
That we know. So, you didn't have to say that to me.
No, I'm just bro. I remember my coach screamed, "Put rocks in your pants," because it literally blew me off.
Honorable mention.
Huh?
Is this where it started? I don't know. Did Power Rangers start on Nickelodeon?
No, Power Rangers started on Fox Kids.
Fox Kids, right?
Fox Kids, yeah.
No,
Fox
it wasn't.
Kids.
It wasn't even Fox Kids. It was deeper than that.
Power Rangers was definitely Fox Kids. 90s Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. Also, Power Rangers, the first movie with Ivan Ooze, 31-year anniversary was yesterday.
Was it? Oh,
31 year anniversary that it came out. I saw Karen
Fox
Ashley.
Network.
Fox, yeah, that's Fox Kids.
No, it wasn't Fox Kids. It was Fox Network. That's how you know that.
Channel 5,
Fox. How big it was.
Yeah, I mean, Fox Kids was the programming block, but it was on Fox 5.
It wasn't. It didn't premiere on Fox Kids. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
It was on actual Fox 5. I think it was the programming block on Fox 5.
Okay,
yeah. Fox 5 New York.
Yeah, all right.
I remember. I was, bro. I had the game. I had the blanket. I had the sleeping bag. I had it all. Like
that game was gas.
I had every Zoid.
Bro,
I had every Zord.
One of my favorite Zords was, I don't even remember which one it was. He had like the helmet with the golden spikes on his head.
That might have been the Shogun Zord from the Ninja.
I don't think it was the Shogun Zord, but I'm gonna find it.
The Shogun Zord was nuts because they had it was like a secondary Zord.
Nope, it wasn't the Shogun Zord.
So you had to put something on it, and the Shogun Zord was like sitting up.
That's later. Hold on.
So if it's later than the Shogun Zord,
no, it's earlier. I'm saying
earlier than the Shogun Zord.
The Shogun Zord is later.
So it's still Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because the original Zords were dinosaurs, and then it switched to the Ninja Zords, and then from the Ninja Zords it went to, I think they went to Zeo after. No, it went to they were like dragons because Tommy definitely had a not Tommy. Rocky had a dragon.
It wasn't the original. Hold on, I'm trying to find
because it went T-Rex. It went T-Rex. Ape,
and I definitely had the Green
Dragon.
Rangers, the Green Rangers Zord 2.
Oh, the Dragon Zord. So maybe it might have been the Dragon Zord. Might have been the Dragon Zord. One of the Dragon Zord.
As soon as I find it, if I find it, I'll let you know. But yeah, Nickelodeon. A lot of those were near and dear to my heart for sure.
Facts.
I just like a lot more shows on Cartoon Network.
Do you have anything for Disney as far as cartoons are concerned?
Proud Family.
Yep.
Kim Possible. The thing is with I liked Kim Possible. I wouldn't say I loved Kim Possible. Kim Possible was just something so did I, but I think it was more something that I just watched.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm gonna cheat again. Disney shows.
I got one for you that to this day, even though it was one. There were two cartoons.
Wait, hold
three.
On. Wait.
Synapses is connecting.
I just can't think of it at the moment. Hold on. I know what it is.
I was like, describe it. You know, I got you.
I know what it is. Nope, because I'm gonna hit it. Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, Gravity Falls. Oh yeah,
Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, so we're going
Gravity Falls.
Okay.
Gravity Falls was actually one of the better shows I've seen in a very long time. When you put me on Gravity Falls, I was like, "Oh, this is like that." Like,
yeah.
So Gravity Falls. There. I think probably almost every show that I've mentioned so far for me transcended their network. These things were just their things. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. And the Gravity Falls theme song is not playing in my head.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. I know. You getting right. Respect. So Gravity Falls And then I really, really enjoyed Star and the
Star Butterfly and the Forces
Star
of
Butterfly and the
Evil.
Forces of Evil, but I don't think it's in my top 3.
It might be an honorable mention for me too, even though I
honorable
love
mention,
Star
but not
Butterfly.
in my top 3.
Love
but I'm
Star
definitely
Butterfly.
I'm definitely gonna go Pride Family. I'm gonna go Doug, because Doug was just like
Disney's Doug, not Nickelodeon's Doug. Disney's Doug.
Disney's Doug.
Not as good of a show, better theme song.
Yes. But that's the reason why I'm just all pure. You know what? I take that back because this just popped up here. I can't believe I even forgot, and I feel disrespectful to this.
Gravity
Falls. I'm going Recess. I'm going Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I was gonna say Recess is definitely up there.
And I'm going. What was the last one I just mentioned? Recess, Gravity Falls. Let's see. House of Mouse. No, I'm joking.
House of Mouse was okay. House of Mouse was all right.
For a resurgence,
I appreciated The Weekenders. The Weekenders was pretty solid. Nah, The Weekenders was hilarious, bro. Also, funny thing, Wayne Brady sang the theme song. It's a Wayne Brady episode.
Man, Wayne Brady is lucrative, my boy. Sorry, we got Gravity Falls, we got Recess, and we got, what was the other one I said?
You said Gravity Falls, Recess. You mentioned Star Butterfly, but you had that as like
I'm not going that
route. Proud Family.
Proud Family, there it is. Thank you. What is the other one?
So Proud Family. Proud Family's definitely up there. I think I will have to also go Gravity Falls. Dang, and I think I'm going to have to go Recess, because Recess. Shout out to Dave the Barbarian and Brandy and Mr. Whiskers and Buzz on Maggie.
Big facts.
For raising an entire generation of
insomniacs.
Bro, Dave the Barbarian. Don't nothing hit like Dave the Barbarian at 3:00 in the morning. Dave the Barbarian used to, because I remember when I used to, especially when I was in high school, when I used to catch a bus super early in the morning, Buzz on Maggie would be on, and there was one Buzz on Maggie episode where to this day, if somebody can find it, please let me know. But Buzz on Maggie had like a boy band in the little bug world. The only issue I had with Buzz on Maggie was that they leaned a little bit too far into the fact that they were all flies, because there's a lot of really gross stuff that they did, but I get it. But there was one, I got you strung up and hanging by a thread, and it was like the ending. Bro, it was like the boy band, because when these cartoon shows used to have like the pop star come into the episode and the song would be the catchiest thing you ever heard in your whole life. Like, I still remember the one from Hey Arnold, when the dude came on and he was Milli Vanilli in it, and he was straight lip syncing, and Phoebe was pissed when she found out, but he was singing this song. He was like, I saw your face and wow. That then I took.
I ain't gonna lie, you lost me.
I got you, Robert. And we be together, girl, you and me. Not the reason of eternity. Bro, at the end of the episode, Helga was a fan, because Helga was like, wait, hold up. You basically mooching off all these people and you getting all this money? Yo, I rock with you, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Rick, he had like a heavy accent, bro. He was singing like perfect.
I don't remember this.
Oh my god!
Honorable mention here. Sorry, just because we're here. Gargoyles, just because it was cool.
So Gargoyles was really cool, but I think that was a tiny bit before my time.
Like I said,
with Disney, because we got Disney.
It was just cool. It didn't even last that long. Gargoyles.
Nah, bro, but the story of Gargoyles, because my brother-in-law loves Gargoyles, and the storyline of Gargoyles is fire. Like, the actual story of Gargoyles is gas.
You know what I did? Here was fire too. DuckTales. I heard DuckTales was gas.
DuckTales is good. I like DuckTales.
Never watched it.
Yeah. Nah, DuckTales was cool. Even though now every time I think of DuckTales, I think of Scrooge McDuck diving into the coins.
Bro, The Adventures of Jackie Chan.
That was WB. That was
Was it WB?
Yeah, but can we do a quick WB before we close out? Let's do a quick WB. We gotta do a quick WB.
I can't hear.
We gotta do a quick WB. We gotta do a quick WB because that is WB.
I don't know if I can live with that. I don't know if I can live with that.
I got you. My WB.
WB is hard.
WB is hard. WB's really hard. WB's really hard. WB's really hard.
Like.
So if we're gonna throw, we're just putting on what was on WB.
Shaolin Showdown.
Shaolin Showdown's up there for me.
Like, we had a lot for you, bro. We had Pinky and the Brain.
Yo, you remember Cubics Robots for Everyone?
Yes. Oh my god.
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
Yo, Rusty and was it Rusty and Big? Do you remember that? The robots?
Yes, yes. Holy Rusty and Big.
Yo, Rusty and Big.
Wait,
the Men in Black series. Oh no,
Men in Black series was cool.
Men in Black series was cool.
I didn't think it was like the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I really liked it.
Yo,
we had the original Batman on WB.
The original Batman was on WB. Yo, shout out Ozzy and Drix.
Beyond.
Shout out Batman Beyond, bro. To this day, one of the most gas openings ever.
Actually, Justice League, I think, aired WB.
It aired on WB, but it started on Cartoon Network. It definitely started on Cartoon Network.
All right. I'll take your word for that one.
But Shaolin Showdown's up there. Static Shock got to be up there. Static Shock has to be up there.
Static Shock, baby.
Yo, I'll put a shock to your sister. What you mean,
Animaniacs. What else do we have?
Shaolin Showdown. Oh, Mucha!
Mucha Lucha. Come on.
It's the way of life. No, bro. Mucha Lucha. Oh, my God. Life, wrestling, donuts. Like, I love Mucha Lucha. So, now we gonna keep doing some more nostalgic throwback, like, cartoon joints, because our childhood was dope. And I feel bad for the kids now that don't have like child friendly programming in certain ways, so they don't even know what this greatness can be, bro.
Speaking of, before I know we're probably gonna close up soon. Did you ever play Luigi's Mansion?
No, I did not ever pay Luigi. I didn't have a game. I didn't have a game clue.
Please hit that.
They have it for free.
All right, now on
Switch or Switch?
Switch. Do you have the pass thing?
No, but I will get it for Luigi's Mansion if it's
buy
for free.
It for the year. It is the most worth it thing in the world.
How much is it for the year?
I think it's like $80. I know up front it's
not terrible, though.
But bro, do you know how many GBA games I play?
That's what I was gonna say. That's what, like, it's not terrible. Like, we literally could play Pokemon.
I'm playing original, I'm playing a lot of Mario games, like original Super Mario.
Okay, like
there's a lot. You can play SNES, bro. I was playing Shinobi. I was playing Comic Book Hero.
They got Beautiful Joe.
I was playing Invader Jim.
Do they got Beautiful Joe?
That I don't know. I haven't checked.
Oh, I would love to play some Beautiful Joe.
I played a bunch of Castlevania games, like
okay,
like GBA games. You know what I mean? Like
we had.
I'm telling you.
Did you get the
Star Fox is up there? I think.
Ooh, with the new Star Fox game coming out too, that might have to be one.
That
might have to be one I hit. That definitely might have to be one I hit.
Doing it.
Did you ever did you get the Sonic Hedgehogs? Because like you can download.
Yeah, you can get the original Sonic Hedgehogs.
We got all
this. You get Sega too.
Oh no, I beat the original. We downloaded. I beat like the first two.
Oh, then maybe you don't need the pass for it. Then just keep checking.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna check
because there's the downloadable content for like GameCube, GBA, SNES, Sega. Nintendo 64. Just check. Maybe it's all in there. I don't know, but
yeah, because I remember we got I think we actually, now that I think about it, we actually may have paid like $20 for it. But even it was $20. I got every Sonic game that ever came out, so it was gas. It was gas. What you seeing?
I was about to book my ticket for Bleach. It's excluded from my AMC pass. I'm a little mad about that.
Oh no!
I'm a little mad about that.
How is it excluded? What is that?
Excluded? I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Why is that excluded? How is that excluded?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Was it fall under foreign film?
Oh, foreign films I watched. They're doing a Studio Ghibli thing.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah,
I watched two movies of that recently.
So then, what are we doing? What you doing, AMC? Yo, tighten up.
That's kind of diabolical, but I'm still gonna buy my ticket because I gotta finish this.
Tighten up. But yo, AU man, why you do that before we slide on up out here? We got something we want to leave the people with.
Man, you already know, baby. It's always room on the couch.
Always. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Make sure you let us know what y'all cartoons y'all was rocking with, because we're gonna be talking a lot about that. Also, watch Vox Machina if you haven't. Catch up on all the stuff we talking about. We'll be back next week. It's gonna be fun. What?
I did say I'm caught up almost to Dr. Stone, right?
Yes, you did.
So get on that.
I'm going to restart. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to restart everything because Dr. Stone finished. And shout out all of y'all that was watching Dr. Stone, because Dr. Stone Fire Force. They had a nice little run. I got to give them credit because they came out on the same era weekend.
Is done now.
Because it was My Hero.
And now it's just what's left.
My Hero's done.
It's one more that's
Fire Force.
Black Clover.
Yeah, but Black Clover took such a long time, so it kind of
but it's still here. It's still here.
Fair enough.
And I am excited for the new season of Black Clover. But yeah,
yes. More news coming for that. We're gonna be talking a lot about that. But until next time, always room